Welcome to Business Legal Lifecycle TV, the live TV show all about the legal aspects of your business to help educate you on complex legal terms in an easy to understand manner, to help understand why you need to do certain things in your business from a legal point of view, and to help you develop a plan for the future. Our mission at Business Legal Lifecycle is to help empower all small to medium-sized businesses around the world to get access to legal advice so that they can help build their communities and make the world a better place. Did you know that any business owner is on average 7 months away from losing everything? That is the average time it takes from a successful business to fold when an aspect of their business is not set up correctly. Have you ever wanted to get legal advice but didn't understand what was going on? Do you feel like there is a divide between lawyers and their clients? Then this TV show is for you. It is all about empowering you and your business with the knowledge and tools to ensure that this doesn't happen to you. Business Legal Lifecycle TV delivers a twice-weekly show focusing on the legal aspects of your business. At lunchtime on Mondays, we present Fast Fix Monday, a quick 5 to 10 minute show that will give you some actionable steps to consider for the week for your business. And at lunchtime on Wednesdays, we present our in-depth show of between 30 minutes and an hour, where we go through complicated legal aspects of your business in a simple to understand, plain English manner. And whether that is through educational pieces or interviews with experts in their fields.
Afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Business Legal Lifecycle TV. Today is Monday, so it's Fast Fix Monday, where we go through something quick. A quick topic. Today we're looking at 5 things to consider before becoming a franchisee. Jeremy, say hello to our listeners and to our viewers.
Hi everyone, hope you're having a great Monday.
Absolutely. So thanks for joining us. As I said, we're talking about 5 things to consider before becoming a franchisee. Now, a franchisee, for those that are unaware, is the party that enters into a franchise agreement with a franchisor. So it's basically the person that's running the business, and they're given all the details and basically the business from the franchisor. So you've got the franchisor and the franchisee. Today we're talking about the franchisee. So this to become or buy a franchise, essentially you're starting a whole new business. So that's why we're talking about it in this particular phase of the business legal life cycle. It is a way to start your own business. There are a lot of things to consider when becoming a franchisee, and we're just going to go through 5 of those today. If you've got any questions or any comments, please let us know. But I'll kick over to Jeremy to talk about the first thing to consider before becoming a franchisee.
Thanks, Craig. So the first thing is, how much will it cost? Now, there's quite a few things to think about here because a franchise costs money. You're buying the intellectual property of a franchisor. You're buying their systems, their processes, and their brand. That's one cost. You're also, in buying that, you're also probably buying some training. You're probably buying some royalty. You've got to pay some royalties over a period of time. So you really need to sit down and work out how much it will cost and how you're going to pay for it. This is really a question that most business owners probably can't answer on their own unless you've got experience with the franchise. So this is where you need to speak to your accountant or financial planner, or probably both, to make sure that you know what it's going to cost you and to make sure that you're going to be able to afford it, because you need to see how much money is coming in from the business and then how much money goes out. So the first of the 5 things to consider is how much will it cost? And as I said, that is not just the upfront costs, that's the ongoing costs as well. Craig, do you want to do the second one?
Yeah, absolutely. The second one is thinking about what you are good at and what you are passionate about. So like with any business, you want to have a think about what you actually want to do. Just because there's a sandwich franchise, for instance, available doesn't mean you should just buy it because you want to own a business. You want to be passionate about sandwiches or whatever it might be. And also think about the skills that you've got and what you think you are good at. It could be that you don't need to buy a franchise and you can set up your own business or your own, or team up with someone else or whatever it might be. So have a think about what you're good at and what you're passionate about. So that's the second one. Jeremy, number 3.
Number 3 is the amount of time that you need to invest. Buying a franchise is in many cases like buying a job. It's about buying your right to run a business. So you need to think about how much time you're going to be taking out of your business, or out of your other things that you do, and invest in that business. So you need to really have a think about that, because time's really important. We all have the same amount of time in the day. We all have 60 minutes in an hour and 24 hours in a day. I was trying to do the quick maths in my head there, Craig, and couldn't quite do it. But so I'm a lawyer, not a mathematician or an accountant. But we all have the same amount of time in the day, in the week, in the year, and in every 10-year period. So think about the time that you want to invest, and make sure that you have the time to actually do that. Craig, number 4.
Yeah, number 4 is, what is the franchisor like? So that's when I said before, you're the franchisee. Franchisor is the person that's basically selling you the franchise. So what are they like? Do your research. In your disclosure statement, when you're entering into a franchise, there'll be details there about other franchisees. Get in contact with them. Do your research about what the franchisor is like, how they operate their business. Make sure you're comfortable with them, because you are entering into an agreement with them for a long period of time. It could be 5 years, where you are now in an agreement with the franchisor to run your business the way that they have it set up. So very important to do your research, do your due diligence on the franchise and on the franchisor, and make sure you do it before you've signed up on the franchise agreement. So that's the 4th one about what you should consider. Jeremy, do you want to wrap it up with the 5th and final consideration?
Thanks, Craig. Yeah, the 5th and final one is to think about what kind of assistance the franchisor will provide to you. So most franchisors will provide some sort of assistance, whether it be helping you to get a certain amount of sales, certain amount of trainings, team training, whatever it is. You need to think about what help the franchisor provides, because normally when someone enters into a franchise agreement, they've probably had very little to no experience in actually running a business. So you need to think about what kind of help the franchisor will provide, so that you can take that forward and so you can make sure that they can do it. One element of that you need to make sure that you think about is, if there are other franchisees, that you have a chat to them to make sure that the franchisor actually provides the help that they say that they're going to provide. That can be a major problem with franchisors, on both sides, and so you need to make sure that you're thinking about what actual help the franchisor provides, and make sure that they actually do that. So, Craig, that's our 5 things to consider before becoming a franchisee.
Excellent. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. As Jeremy said, that is it for our 5 things. If you've got any questions or comments regarding that, or any other topics that you might be interested in learning more about, please get in touch with us via the Facebook page or YouTube or wherever else you might be listening or viewing today's show. We'll be back again on Wednesday for our longer form education/interview show, where we expand on a particular topic or get some insight from an experienced person in the field. So please join us again on Wednesday. And that's it for us for today for Fast Fix Monday. Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Have a great